was a bit upsetting at the end, isn't it?
She was highly intelligent, the most intelligent person I knew.
She was so utterly authentic.
Amy, just give us a smile and then we can turn the camera off.
Do you promise?
She had such an emotional relationship to music.
You're becoming an artist in the public eye.
The more people see of me, the more they'll realise that all I'm good for is making music.
Ventura Artist Therapy Agency is a company where we focus on improving a musician's lifestyle whilst touring. So this is when they have experienced alcohol consumption, performance anxiety and psychological self-care. And these areas are the main ones we are focusing on to improve. And as the company develops, we plan to develop a more variety on the subjects. Now, one of the things, as you know, is psychological self-care of the musicians. This is a major important part. This is their daily diet. Our plan is within the app is to develop a database or some sort of program that would allocate as you eat, as you go along with your daily food consumptions. You would have on there, they will tell you what you're missing, what you're missing out with. It will give you daily alerts. Okay, you need to take these foods that have got these certain vitamins in them if you want to keep in shape, if you want to do this. And then they will set daily targets as well. So this is basic healthy diet, exercise, fitness, weight, sleep, drinking, drugs, smoking, core values and priorities in the way of work, partnerships, family and friends, hobbies and interests. So the calendar sort of program works through that, and it's integrated within their business music timetable of what they have to do, because obviously every artist must have an itinerary. So we want them to treat and value themselves compassionately, and regardless of what they've achieved in their circumstances, set achievable goals in both short and long term for technical skill development, improve their confidence in that they can complete the target and measure through their progress. Obviously the choices they make are choices in their lives of themselves. Pushing the buttons and pulling the triggers in a way of sense would help them tackle their emotions and maybe anger or anxiety or sadness or frustration to meet those targets and to be able to do those routines by having daily alerts and making sure they're eating right, they've done this much exercise during the day. So yeah, this is one major thing that's going to have a clear impact on them to help them improve their lifestyle. One of the main things we do is help our clients focus on their performance anxiety if they do suffer from it. This would be anxiety of stage fright, feeling of fear accompanied by increased bodily arousal, which can affect a performer when they're practicing on their own, rehearsing with others before and after during a performance. In fact, anytime when a performer is in a situation, competitive or not, where they dread being judged, critics, and found out as not good enough, and performance anxiety can have a massive impact in a performer's self-believing of their self. Causes of performance anxiety would be the nature of worry, unhappy memory of a previous performance labelled as high profile or important, technically artistically challenged, major role lets of exposed solo work, difficult and lengthy physical challenges, etc., which is quite a wide variety. Physical and mental symptoms of performance anxiety can be in essence of sweating, dry mouth, heart pounding, breathing, getting fast, shallower, shaking. Our aim is to help to identify and work with these as suitable psychologists. The fears are based on choky or inadequate technique. Book themselves with us, with a trusted teacher or expert in the field that they feel like they're struggling on. So our company helps with that without prescribing medication. Obviously we would forward that to a more technical approach if we feel like it's out of our hands. But our views are that we are going to try and give our therapeutical conclusion about the use of drugs. We also like to recognise alcohol consumption as a major part of an artist's life. This is how we like them to fill a questionnaire before they take any assessments whatsoever, to recognise stresses and develop product strategies for dealing with them. Effective and less effective copying strategies and work to improve them. So we find different parts of what is causing this disorder within the alcohol consumption. So what our plan is to be able to cut down on that, making them be aware of what it can do to you, the side effects, long term, who's been through that already, what musician, what artist, because what we want to do at the end of the day is to help them. We don't want them to end up being on suicide note. That is what our company is prepared to do, is to take the challenge of making them understand.
Do you think your album's going to be a big success tomorrow?
I think it's going to be, yeah, totally.
Why can you remember some of the words tonight?
Too pissed up and I'm not even rehearsed any of them, and I think it's a top album. And all like, yeah, top can. Not like fucking Enemy slagged it off and all that, fair enough. It's not about that. Kids decide, don't they?